100. Positive climb. Gear stays down.
The souvenir of this first flight, you feel the emotion, of course, during the flight, but you feel it much more after, when you are back on ground. All the guys which were there, and how many thousands of people were there on the ground watching the takeoff, watching the landing and so on. It was really a key milestone also, to be able to fly before the Bourget. We have seen all the power of Airbus, all the people taking this for them. That's the objective, that's the target of the year, and yes, we will do it. And we've made it first, and second, we were there in Le Bourget a week after for a low fly path, 500 feet over the thousands of people which were there in the Bourget. It's impressive how this flight test campaign has been intensive. Today, more or less, we are close to 2,000 flight hours, which is quite a big number of flight hours. I would not have imagined to be at that time so close to that target. And if I looked at what are the last important milestones that we've been through, you have the water trough test, also called what we call the swimming pool test for the aircraft. We have had also the noise flight test campaign test in Morone. We have had the natural icing test, where we bring the aircraft inside the bad clouds. We are creating ice on the shapes of the aircraft also. We can speak also about the first early long flights with passengers. So we had 2 flights, and they flew 250 people each flight, 1 flight during day conditions, 1 flight during night conditions. And I would like also to stress, to highlight the McKinley test, and that's quite important, not for certification, because we can certify without that, but for maturity. Because at the end, what we would like to certify, it's an aircraft which is mature. For our customers, we should not only target about the type certificate, but also about the reliability of the aircraft. What's next now? It's about MSN5 essentially. We have the aircraft now, and then we have to focus on the certification flights that we'll perform with this aircraft, because this is the aircraft which has all the last modification, which is representative of the type certificate. And we know that we have a flight test campaign which would bring us up to the route proving or the functional and reliability testing with this aircraft all over the world. So it's a very important milestone that would happen over the summer, and for that we did MSN5.